I welcome you today to my channel. Today I'm going to reveal to you a very simple but powerful price action strategy that you can use to grow your account. Whether your account is large or small, this strategy really works. I'm gonna reveal it to you. All you need to do is to stay with me till the end of the video so you don't miss any juicy parts. Trust me, you're gonna love it. All you have to do is to open your charts, right, and then switch to 1 day or daily time frame. As you can see, we are going to use this strategy on volatility 75. It's actually the only asset I trade, right? So if you trade any other asset, you can go back test this strategy and then feel free to tailor it according to how your asset responds to the concept I'm about to unveil to you here. And trust me, you're gonna love it. So when you switch to the daily time frame, all you got to do is to zoom out, right? Zoom out of your chart and then mark all the supports and resistance, right? When we talk of support and resistance, we are talking about areas where price reversed repeatedly, right? Just like this area here. So I'll draw my rectangle here. I can see this rectangle here is serving as both a support and resistance, right? So let me mark this guy. All right, let me also mark this. Right, I have another resistance here and also this one. Let me also mark this guy. So we are marking all the supports and resistance you can see here, right? So I have another support here, right? Let me expand it because price got here and reversed, right? So I'll do it this way so it cater for all these guys. I'm already holding a position. Let me delete everything I was having on the charts before I started this video so I get ample time to explain everything to you. So you already know the concept of support and resistance, right? All right, so as we can see, price is actually in a downtrend, right? Look at something here. We are on the daily time frame. If you look at the price action here, you can see price is in a downtrend. It has been breaking loose, as you can see, and according to the Dowry's theory, a trend will always continue until either a low or a high is violated. So when you look at something here, you see here this resistance was broken, right? You see this lower high here, it was violated by this high, so we can now anticipate a bullish something, right? We can now anticipate a bullish something. So I think price is just down for retest and then it will shoot up, right? So this is on the daily time frame. You actually need to mark all the resistance and supports you will see. And now this is how we are going to trade, right? So we are going to, okay, let me also mark this guy. Sorry, let me mark this guy. It's also a resistance, right? So let me mark that one too. And it has served as a support before, right? So this is what we are going to do now. This is our chart. Let me expand it so you see the candles clearly. As you can see, I'm already holding a sell position which is in profit. I'm riding this guy from that resistance to the downside here. So look at this price action here. For this strategy I'm about to show you, all you need to do, just mark your support and resistance on the daily time frame, right? So what you need to identify is a trend. You can only use this strategy when you have a trending market. You aren't going to use it if price is consolidating, right? When we see a trend, we are talking about that time when price makes moves either to the upside or downside. So when we are in an uptrend, price is going to be moving like this. It will be violating only the highs, right? It will be creating higher highs and higher lows. And when we are in a downtrend, price will be making impulsive move downwards and retracing backwards like this. It will only be violating the lower lows, right? But you aren't going to use this strategy I'm about to tell you when price is consolidating, right? Let me use red color so you get to know I'm serious about this. When price is consolidating like this, you don't have to be trading. Now let me give you a schematic view of how we are going to trade, and after that we will backtest it on the charts so you know that this strategy really works, right? Please don't skip any part of the video, and don't be tired. I don't know how I should say it, but stay with me till the end because you don't want to miss any information, right? Later you will know why also you marked the support and resistance, right? Okay, so this is how it goes. This strategy we are only going to be using the 1 hour or 30-minute time frame, either the 1 hour or 30 minutes, but I mostly prefer 30 minutes because you see, if your account is small, you don't have to be focusing on the hours and the dailies, right? Because you don't want to stay long. So I think 30 minutes is a perfect time. But if you prefer 1 hour and it's cool for you on the asset you trade, then it's also cool. So on the 1 hour, we are going to determine a trend, a bias. So let's say we are bullish biased and price is moving to the upside. This is what I want you to be doing for me on the 1 hour time frame. You see, when price is moving upwards, there's no way it will move like this in a straight line. There's actually going to be impulsive moves and retracements. Impulsive, another retracement, impulsive. This is how price will be moving. So look at this very well. It's as simple as ABCD. When price is moving upwards like this, and then there's a retracement, right? What is the name you give to this guy here? It is called resistance, right? So this strategy is called the break and retest strategy. So all you have to do when you see something like this is to mark your resistance. Just mark it like that, right? And then because we are in an uptrend, price will come back and break this resistance. When price breaks it, wait for price. You are now going to wait for price here, right? On the resistance, you've already marked which price has broken it. So when price comes back let me use these two. When price comes back to the resistance, you take a buy position here, right? Your stop loss, you can use like when we go on the chart, we will use some candles for our stop loss, and that one is not a problem. But your take profits, you should target this high here, right? Because price will come once you take a buy, price will definitely come back to break this guy here, and then you make your money. So in an uptrend, we are only going to be consider the earliest resistance price gives us. And don't forget, whenever price breaks a resistance, they become support, right? When price breaks resistance, they becomes what? Supports. So look at something here. Oh my god, I want to clean these guys, and it's not going as fast as I need it. So let me show you something again. Price does this, you mark your resistance, right? When price breaks a resistance, now this guy here isn't a resistance again, but it's a support. So when price retraced back to it, you take your buy, you target. What if we are in a downtrend? It's as simple. Price will be making impulsive moves downwards. So once price goes up like this, my dear, kindly mark this support, right? As soon as you mark it, wait for price to come down and break this support. Now when price retraces, as soon as price retraces back to your support, you take a sell position here, your take profit here, your stop loss somewhere here, and then you see boom. So let's go to the charts, and then I'll demonstrate this guy to you. So look at something here. I've marked a support, my support, and I saw that price came to this very support, right? Let me actually change the color of this support to green. It's not compulsory for you to also be doing that, but psychologically that's what I think fits well for me. So right, so price came into this support, right, all the way from the top here. It did this and came here, and here it gives me a bullish harami pattern. So I knew obviously price will move from this support to the resistance at the top here, right, to the resistance at the top here. So we are going to look at this whole price action here, right? Let me switch to the 1 hour time frame, and you see how the strategy I'm talking about works, right? Wow, wow, wow. So as I was saying, look at how price was moving here. Look at the price action here. We were bearish here, right? But when we get to this point, price breaks this high, right? And don't forget here, that high that price break is a resistance. So all I did was to take a straight line and mark this resistance that price has break. So price came back to it. I took my buy, and then my target was at the top here, and then boom, price did what? Price moved. But let me show you a secret. If you stayed with me till this time, I think you deserve something good, because some people may skip and they will miss this gist that I'm about to show you. when you take your buy here, right? When you take your buy here, you can put your stop loss here. And remember this, on the daily time frame, let me show you this. We are targeting this guy. We are targeting price from here to this guy here, right? So once you take your position, your first position, we already have the resistance marked, right? So once you take your first position, forget about the stop loss. Forget about the take profit. Don't set anything like take profit, right? Because the trend just changed and we are heading towards a very long distance resistance, right? So this is how we are going to do it. Now, when price came here, it reversed to come down. So I marked this resistance as well. Waited for price to come down to break it. You see how it retested that part with some hammer patterns, so it means a buy. So if you have taken a buy here, right, and then you forget about the take profit, you mark this price break and give you just move your stop loss from wherever it was from the down here, bring your stop loss here, right? It has doubled your entry, right? Or if you just came to the chart and you saw this, look at what happened here. Price retraced and then I marked this guy here. Waited for price to come back and break it. But you see here, price even chose not to come down to give us a retest, right? But it's all good. Remember, you're always not going to catch a trade, and if your confluences are not met, please, I advise you stay out of the trade or out of the market, because not trading, knowing when not to trade, is also a trading strategy, right? Look at another one here. Here price retraced, right? So I marked this, it breaked, gave a retest, and then it shot up. You see that? So it works like 80% of the time. So if we go back, I want to show you something. Look at the price action here. Here we were in a downtrend, right? We are in a downtrend here. Look at this support here. Price reached here and decided to go up. So when you are in a downtrend, I want to draw a straight line. Date up for me. So if you are in a downtrend, you mark your support, right? So I waited for price to come down to break this support. When it came back, it gave us a reversal pattern, then you short, right? So here too, it did the same thing, right? So you mark this guy, it breaked, came back here, and then boom. So if we should go back and retest, you see that this strategy works like more than 80% of the time. This is a resistance, price breaked it, came back, and then boom. You see that? So if you decide to use this strategy, just that you only have to wait. You remember this, in trading, everything is about patience, right? You need to master the art of resistance. And remember, if you lose, it doesn't mean it's the end of the game. You see another one here, right? Break, go back, retest, and then boom. You see this guy here. Oh my god. You see, it works almost all you have to do is to mark your support and resistance on the daily time frame. But remember, let me show you something here. Do you know why I've taken a sell? Because I've marked a resistance I'm talking about this guy. You see there's a resistance here I've marked. Truly, price has breaked the resistance. So why am I not taking a buy here, but I've rather taken a sell? It's because when we go to the daily time frame, price has almost reached this resistance level, right? And whenever price reaches a resistance, we expect it to reverse back to the nearest support level, right? So that's why I told you to first mark your support and resistance. So as you can see, I've not taken or I've not set any TP for this trade because I'm gonna ride along with it. So on the 1 hour, I know after it has breaking this supports, right? After it has breaking this support, it will surely retrace, right? Retrace back to it and then short. So when it retraces and creates a new higher high here, I'll move my stop loss here. And if it should give me another one down here, I'll bring my stop loss here. I'll follow it till price decides to reverse and take me out on one of the lowest resistance, and that's how I'm gonna do it. I hope this video is very useful and success and a good one, right? So please do well to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and also drop a comment. See you another time. This is a very simple strategy. You can backtest it out there on any asset you trade, and you remember I've given you a good mind something. See you another time with another incredible video. Bye bye.